Did you ever wonder as a kid what you'd end up doing when you grew up? Maybe you wanted to be a firefighter, police officer, nurse, dentist, doctor, or possibly you had no idea at all. Good afternoon, my name is Ron Glazer, and I'm here to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my Air Force story. I'll be covering what I did before the United States Air Force, how I became an Air Force aerospace mechanic, and why I'm still a member of the Air Force and what I plan to do in my future. Let's begin with how I became about joining the Air Force. I worked on my uncle's farm from the age of 12 years old to about 16 and really liked it, but I eventually switched to retail just before graduation of high school. Neither of these jobs were what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Both had no benefits and minimal opportunities to progress. For me, college wasn't an option. I didn't have the money, and I also had no desire to continue school at this time. Now that you know what I did before the Air Force, let's move on to why I joined. What made me join the Air Force was my dad growing up in a military family. He had several years of experience, and I turned to him for advice on joining. Concluding that I was going to join because I didn't want to go to school and the Air Force was a good career, I knew I liked working with tools and became an aerospace mechanic. As an aerospace mechanic, I'm also known as a sheet metal or structural mechanic of aircraft. My job is to repair sheet metal, fiberglass, honeycomb, paint, or any other structural damage to the aircraft. My entire 7-year career has been spent on the C-5 aircraft, which is the largest cargo plane in the Air Force. Now that you have a clear understanding of why I joined the Air Force, as well as what I do, I'll share with you what I plan to do in the future and after I leave the Air Force. My newfound desire for college. My college is now paid for that I'm part of the Air Force, so I'm taking full advantage of the opportunity. I never know if I'll use a degree, but at least I'll be prepared when I leave the Air Force and having one. Having a college degree nearly doubles or triples the opportunities for me after the Air Force. I will still be young enough to start a second career, but in these days I don't think I'll be able to live off retirement. Set to retire at age 41 if everything goes to plan, I dream of using my degree to become a gym teacher, physical therapist, or maybe even a gym trainer. Having two incomes with retirement should allow me to really enjoy life to the fullest and spend a lot of time doing what I love. I would spend a lot of time hunting, fishing, camping, and doing just about anything in the outdoors. Now that you know a little bit about me, I will remind you of how my Air Force story went. I'm just a small town kid who was looking to get into something bigger than myself. I joined the United States Air Force and found a job and career I am passionate about with an endless desire to keep achieving higher goals. Higher education will set me up for success in the future after the Air Force. Thank you.